Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I'm the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be discussing AHFD, ICOA, ILUS, PUGE, TONR, MJWL, ANY, USWS, BRLL, GOFF, GVSI, LTNC, NWBO, RGBP, ENZC, SHIB, and HMBL. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues to go over. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion and is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Also hit the red subscribe button and a little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering. Stocks like ENZC at 0.014, ABML at 7 cents, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and HMBL at 0.027. Also, if you click on the symbol or the percentage gain, it will take you to our original profile, which is date and time stamped on insiderfinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. It works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, it'd be 1 plus area code and number. And text messages are the fastest way to get our alerts. Many times we will do a text-only alert like we did today for our subscribers, which saw a 30% gain out of the gate. We would like to see a little bit more, but in this market, we will take what we can get. So congrats who all caught that 30% move. We think there's going to be more follow-through this week as the shorts get squeezed. So with that out of the way, let's dive in here, folks. Lackluster day on the OTC markets, lackluster market in general when it comes to penny stocks on the OTC and the Nasdaq or NYSE. Volumes are down for a number of reasons. First is the stop signs. A lot of people have gotten bag hold in these, waiting for these companies to get their act together. Case in point is BRLL. We really thought Chairman Harp would get his act together. Unfortunately not, and we are bag holding with the rest of you guys. 73,000 shares only traded. Extremely disappointed in what's going on in BRLL and the others. Two George Sharp plays, GOFF, 78,000 shares only. I know George is working to get them current, but until then, people can only liquidate. They cannot buy. Unless you're a fund or a hedge fund professional investor, they're getting exceptions and they're able to trade OTC, which really just sucks and shows you that this rule is not helping the individual investor. So it's really sad what's happening right now, but nothing that we can do. GVSI, 60,000 in volume yesterday. LTNC, just 8,000. We traded this one, but this one has just been a nightmare for a lot of guys. What Stan the Man did there, and Takeover Joe and Ryan, it's really disappointing that they didn't get their act together, and that there's a lot of people holding bags in LTNC. And then over on iHub, the iHub fools, all they want to talk about is NWBO. I mean, this stock has been dead money for what, a year now, and back and forth. Oh, this is going to cure brain cancer, back and forth, waiting on trial data. I mean, I just don't get it, guys. I mean, if you wake up every day talking about NWBO, you got issues. Move on. You know, if it, as we've said on multiple times, NWBO is a lotto pick that you just put away, and if the data hits, it's $10. If it doesn't, it's you know, it's 10 cents. So I don't know what there is to talk about. You know, these expert biotech analysts now just going back and forth on iHub, just really sort of sad. What else we got here? RGBP and ENZC, HMBL, just waiting on catalysts. Not much really happening with these three plays. A lot of people are holding, waiting, and you know, it's just a waiting game right now. A lot of guys moved over trading crypto. Alexander DeLarge, he's been talking about SHIB a lot. You know, people go where they can make money. And, you know, when, you know, you're not catching these big gains on the OTC, and you're basically grinding out 20, 30, 50% gains if you can get them, you sort of get discouraged. And, you know, we're here to keep you guys, you know, focused, talk to you, you know, what's really going on right now. You know, you got to be very, very selective. And, you know, cash is a position, and sitting on your hands and doing nothing, there's nothing wrong with that. One thing we're very excited about is AHFD up 170%. It's still a double zero. But, you know, news out about Glenn Bonilla, experienced entrepreneur, merging with Active Health Foods. They're going to put in CoinChamp. It says here that they are looking at several M&A opportunities in the pipeline. So, you know, last year it was the merger between TSNP and Humble. Brian Foote was mentioned in Forbes, you know, as a rock star CEO. CoinChamp, they're talking about him. You know, Glenn Bonilla, you know, he was in the Forbes 30 under 30 conference in 2019. So, you know, this is what we need. You know, we're going to do a deep dive on him and this acquisition, but it certainly looks interesting. And, you know, this could be the spark that gets the OTC hot again. I've been talking in my videos repeatedly. It just takes a spark, a catalyst, and that will light up the entire OTC market. And, you know, just like what we had with TSNP and Humble last year, you know, ran from our time on November 13th was just 0.027. And, you know, ran to almost $8. So, you know, last year, you know, generational wealth was created. Many, many millionaires several times over were created. And we think that seasonality, it's due to happen again this year. It's been like this. You know, last year was an extreme, you know, the best ever. If we can get a fraction of how good last year was, it'll be a banner Q4 and beginning of 2022. So we're still excited. But, you know, the one thing that is sort of hurting the market right now is, you know, when you get stocks like CEI, you know, it's just these bull-bear battles between, you know, pumpers and dumpers and bulls and bears and short reports. You know, this drives retail away. And, you know, OTC is a retail market, and, you know, when stuff like this happens, it's not good for the market. So we're hoping that, you know, these pump and dumps stop. I mean, if you can play the pump and dump, you know, make sure you get in and get out, but they're not healthy for the long-term, you know, success. Humble was, everyone made money in Humble. If you got in, between November and January, you made money. The guys that lost money were the ones that showed up late to the party. And if you showed up late, it's unfortunate. If you're bag holding in Humble right now, just be patient, wait, and let's see what Brian Foote and his team can do. In the meantime, you got to sort of just conserve cash and wait for that next opportunity, and don't be early, don't be late. The key we're in penny stocks, particularly in the OTC markets, is getting in early and then riding the wave. You want to be in before the pump, and you want to sell into the pump. You don't want to be trying to get out when they're dumping or anything like that. It's about getting in early and then getting out. But in the end, you got to remember that on these OTCs, eventually they come back down. There's very, very few that are able to make the transition from OTC to Nasdaq. Right now, LWLG has been able to do that. This has been a successful play for us. Got our subscribers in early on this one, and now it's on Nasdaq. Another one, this was an old OTC, but moved over to Nasdaq, is AVXL. So it does happen, but it's these are more the exception than the rule. One that we are looking at that we thinking is planning on Nasdaq is ALPP. There was definitely some excitement last week, and there's been some selling pressure. So need some catalysts to keep going, and we were just waiting on more news and an uplisting on ALPP. Right now, there's a few OTCs that are holding up really, really well in this market right now. ICOA is one. ILUS holding up really well. These are all near the highs. PUGE, TONR, and MJWL. And we've talked about all these on the site. You can just go over to insiderfinancial.com and just type in any symbol, and you can see what we've had to say. I also post our videos on the site, so you can don't have to go through the YouTube channel. You can just search for on the site, and it tells you which video talked about them. And the weekend video, I discussed TONR. So this is definitely one. It's a cheap pink play that it will be getting a merger partner shortly, so we think this one has room to run. So there's still some good plays out there. There's some good short squeeze candidates like we identified for our subscribers today. Part of we got 30% out of it. Why not more? I think just a lot of people are hesitant to play OTC, or they don't have the spare cash because they're tied up in a lot of bags, and that's just unfortunate. When people are making money, that spills over. Last year everyone made so much money in HMBL, they started playing other OTCs, and then they started we started finding more 10 baggers. It's like what's going on in crypto. People have made so much money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, now SHIB, that now they don't know what to do with all their crypto, so they're buying NFTs. When you got so much money, you speculate, and that creates more opportunities. Right now, there's just people are a little bit gun shy, and they're not speculating like they were even a few weeks ago, or particularly or in the beginning of the year, January and February. When you're sitting in BRLL, GOFF, GVSI, LTNC, and you can only sell, you can't buy more. That sort of burst the bubble, And, you know, if you're bag holding, well, you know, maybe you're angry with the OTC or angry at the market, and you just don't want to play. But that's scared money, and you know, you're not going to make back your losses unless you play. I mean, this is a risk market, and you have to, you know, accept that. You know, there's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times, but the guys that, you know, are successful are the guys that ride it out. You know, I don't have a, you know, not every day is a good day, not every week is a good week. You know, months, you know, some are better than others. But you know, I keep persevering. You keep trying. You keep at it, and you know, you gotta be patient, and you know, you gotta adapt to current market conditions. Right now, the key is look for short squeeze candidates, you know, and play these pumps. You know, new plays, and unless there's a hot merger going in, you know, that's what we wait on. You know, you have to wait for that hot merger. And, you know, AHFD certainly is an exciting merger. And, you know, we'll be doing a deep dive on this for our subscribers shortly. So make sure you are signed up for not only deep dives on like AHFD, what's happening, but also for short squeeze plays, low floats, and also new plays. You know, we're focused on finding the next ENZC, ABML, ALPP, and HMBL. What that play is going to be, is there one we can pound the table on says that it is it? No, I cannot say that right now. I'm still looking, and let's see what happens. But with that being said, don't want you guys to get discouraged. Focus on you, and focus on your P&L. You know, guys, you know, you get nice gains, book them, take the profits. It's not about being right or trolling the bears or the bulls, whatever you want to do. It's all about your P&L. Make money. You know, move from play to play. Don't fall in love with any particular stock. I can't stress that enough. You know, you could go into any of these, you know, particularly LTNC. I know a lot of guys fell in love with this one. LTNC Army, they thought it was going to be the next Monster Energy. And, you know, right now it's a 00 with the stop sign and hardly trading. So don't fall in love, guys. Just make that money and move on to the next play. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to OTC. You know, you notice that, you know, we try and tell you what's going on in these markets, the good and the bad, but you know, I'm not here, you know, pumping stock over and over again. You know, I love this one, love this one. You know, for me, they're just ticker symbols. I look for catalysts and the right, you know, right setup, share structure, you know, float, you know, short positions. So, you know, this is what you got to look for. So with that being said, I'll be coming live to you tomorrow with a new video. I want to wish everyone a great trading day, and you know, make sure you are signed up with both your email and your mobile number at signup.insiderfinancial.com. And the best part is that both services are free. We do not run any paid subscription service. So sign up, and I'll be coming live to you tomorrow with a new video. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.